Were you surprised they blew up the assistant staff to the number of guys who got let go?
I mean, I don't know if surprise is the word. I think you know, I'm thankful we've had a lot of good coaches here, and I think you realize that that's the business that we're in. Unfortunately, when you have a season like we had, then things usually don't stay the same. So the guys that aren't here were good coaches and good men, and thankfully a lot of them landed on their feet were in other places. But I'm excited about the guys we have, the guys we've added. Some familiar, some not, but it seems like a heck of a staff and one that'll mesh well with the guys.
What's it like to be linked with Wiz again?
Yeah, it's good. That again makes for an easy transition. Him being here a few years ago and being back now. So what we've done in the years he was gone, there's some things that are different, but not a lot. So it was easy for him and us. I think the tweaks he'll make and the changes will be subtle in the sense of terminology and those things. So we'll just keep right along, keep going right along. So it was good to have him. To have him back, and I think the staff they've put together on the offensive side is a good fit.
Philip, what clicked when Ken was here in 13 for you guys when that year he came in?
Yeah, well, I mean, gosh, a lot of things. I mean, again, him being the coordinator, he does deserve some credit. I think a lot of things went well that year. Just I think the newness of the system and what we did, with no huddle stuff and just some different things, wrinkles that we had were very fitting to our personnel. But he did I could say a handful of things, but the thing that first comes to mind is just he was able to really tie it all together. He did a great job of managing not both the schemes but just the people in the room. He tied it all together and was definitely the leader of the group. And I felt that it's hard in year one in the new staff to do what I know we go 9-7, but winning a playoff game and doing those things. But I felt like we really improved as the year went along, and you started to sense it there the last 5-6 weeks when we got going and won at Denver, and then went to Cincinnati and won a playoff game. It was just the togetherness, the trust. It was growing that whole year, and I think that's something. Even though some guys obviously weren't here when he was here, then I think that's something he'll be able to pick right back up and get that going to where we want it to go.
The run game too, over the final 5 games, it was a big part of it too. What does he bring in that area?
Well, I think you just look at his offenses, and then both when he was even in Arizona when he was there, they're tough and they run the football, and at both places though you think at his time in Pittsburgh and in Arizona they still threw it very well too. So I think he's just he has that hard, tough, hard nosed background, and but at the same time we threw it a bunch that year. He was here. So I don't think, at least that's not. I don't anticipate all of a sudden we're going to change philosophies of what we do, but we do need to run it better. I think he will help us do that.
Did it feel like even more of a new team at all? I mean, there were some guys that didn't finish the season or even play a whole bunch of the season that were here today.
Yeah, no, it did. I mean, I think just seeing, those guys out there running around, seeing, from Chris Watt to Orlando and King, those guys running and healthy and feeling good. So, and then obviously, it's, again, you mentioned some of the additions, seeing guys in here too as well. So yeah, it was. It is. It's every year. It goes back to that. Every year it is a new team,